for statistics of death. Executions.
Did we all watch Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yes. I watched it.
I did. I liked it. I'll say this.
You liked it?
I watched it, yes.
Okay.
I liked it. I'll say this, too. I liked it better than the first Wonder Woman where she was in World War I.
Dude, the first one was a lot better, in my opinion.
I don't know what movie you watched, homie.
Now, I guess I watched it with Elizabeth, and she really liked it.
That's why.
It was a watchable movie. Like
which one? The second one?
Okay, the second
one. The first
one.
20 minutes and the last 20 minutes, right?
First 20 minutes.
I like the comedy.
You like the comedy?
It's not like I watched the first 7 minutes on repeat.
Oh, okay.
I
the
thought
part
the
where she
comedy
slides
relief
in the runes.
I thought the comedy relief was good.
The comedy was okay.
So
when she was in was it Thermacles? What's the name of the Greek?
Thermoscaria.
Thermoscaria. She's going through the runes. It's like real crazy.
I did not like the ending, but we may not be there yet.
No, we're still at the beginning.
So
where she cheated on the runes.
Well, what do you do? Oh, what, the little girl? You just kept watching the little girl part on repeat while dreaming of your duct tape glory hole.
What?
Hope she's behind door number 2.
So before Alex tears this movie apart, I thought it was watchable and I liked parts of it.
Parts of it.
I'm not going to tear it apart.
That's where I'm at. I'm with Chris.
This is plot points. Okay, so the whole intro part where she goes through the runes.
Slides down the slide.
She slides down the slide and cheats. I don't know why this
but she doesn't win. She gets called out for cheating.
Yeah. All she had to do was hit the little blue
There's
thing,
no
though.
through line with that whole lesson in the beginning of the movie.
I kept seeing her so it was a race, right?
Right.
I kept thinking of like Forza or something where it's about to reset her at a previous checkpoint.
So you're saying we never had a callback to that lesson that her mom was teaching her?
You could loosely say that the whole ending of the movie goes back to that about cheating.
Yeah.
But I think it's a very weak connection.
Yeah.
Wait, where did they?
Because the only time we got called
cheating.
back,
I thought
you can't cheat to get what you want.
I thought the lesson of the movie was
don't wish or
be
truthful.
That's what I'm saying. That's saying there's no through line. There's no that whole first 7 minutes.
I thought it was greed.
Yeah.
Not wish or not.
I thought it was truth.
That's what I'm saying. People are trying to say that's the connection point, but there's not.
Yeah, truth was only in the very beginning and then the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, there was no.
And then for 1 minute towards the third act.
Yeah.
Whenever she was like, I rescind my wish.
So did you not like the nerdy woman with glasses?
No, fuck
Loved
her.
I loved her comedy relief.
No,
and
women are not comedians, and I stand by this.
Thomas?
Women are not funny.
What?
We laugh at them to get sex.
Hey, what?
We only laugh at women for sex and food.
Thomas,
and money.
Sex and food.
Women are objects.
Look up Michelle Wolf.
Michelle Wolf.
Yeah, look her up right quick. They can take a hiatus right quick.
No, we're not taking. Keep going.
Okay,
Women are objects.
So
How do you
Thomas,
spell Michelle?
Michelle.
So Thomas obviously
Wolf or Woof?
WOLFE.
didn't care for that.
What about Amy Schumer? She's hilarious.
No, she's
what about
not.
Ellen DeGeneres?
You think Amy Schumer's funny?
What about Tina Fey?
How many edibles have you had today?
What about Tig Notaro?
You're just naming the worst ones.
The lesbian.
I'm Michelle Wolf, an American comedian. This skeleton?
Anyway.
Is she funny because she looks funny?
I just listened to her. I thought the first 20-25 minutes of the movie was fine.
Is that the mall part?
Yeah, the mall. I thought it was going to do like the campy 80s.
The mall part was cool. I just didn't care for the
goofy way of lassoing guys.
I don't want to say women empowerment.
She lets the kids off, right?
Yeah, I want to say the part where
does the big the
little black girl winks. I was like, okay, it's corny, but whatever.
Yeah. But she lets the kids who stole get away.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh,
like the whole thing's like do good. She's going after but
I guess you let petty theft leave while attempted murder is happening.
Yes. Okay, I got you. Is that how it works?
Well,
you go to the store and have a robbery happen. You steal some now and laters and see if you don't get arrested.
Look, dude, she's the
you
Flash.
get your hand chopped off.
She is Wonder Woman. She's not the Flash. She can't.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, she can't do what a man does. So
she can fly on lightning though.
Yeah,
only thing she
what
gets
the heck was?
only thing she's gonna get later is high flash. Just later.
All right, keep going.
She's lassoed lightning.
Fuck the invisible jet.
So, the movie's fine. You get
Oh,
the wish thing, right?
All right, the
Are these
wish
cliff
was-
notes or did you actually
No,
watch
keep,
it?
just go.
No, I'm just going with
Which,
go
which
with it.
movie
I'm
review are you
I'm
reading?
going with the stuff that I
Go with
like.
it. Go with it.
I'm remembering this stuff.
So she gets the rock, and
Oh,
she's
the
like,
movie seems worse now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
because she works at the Smithsonian.
I
She
forgot
works
she
with
lassoed lightning and turned the jet
so
invisible.
the whole what's Cheetah's character's name? The woman?
Cheetor.
I am Cheetor.
Maximize.
Just call her Cheetah.
Cheetah, Kristen
We
Wiig.
know that.
She was called
There's
Cheetah.
a baseless friendship that's not
As Barbara.
It's Barbara. Why wasn't she in the first movie? Oh no, it was World War One.
Well, 'cause she 70 years maybe.
Yeah, there's a
keep
plot.
going.
There's a problem there.
She could have been a zygote or something, but there's a like a friendship formed
Right.
for that stupid storyline that's going to happen
I'm
later.
gonna
in the
be
movie.
honest with you. I thought they were gonna force like a lesbian thing.
You thought so? Like the woman? Yeah.
Because I seen people complaining. They're like, we were honey dicked and expecting.
They were thinking.
I thought there was a little bit. Well, first she was not even going to be her friend until she heard about the artifact.
She used
thing.
her.
Yeah. Like she
A
straight up.
bitch.
She was just like, "Okay, no, we're not getting lunch. Go fuck yourself. I have this cool Latin artifact. Let's get dinner.
Yeah.
That's not
Come
the,
back to my apartment."
That's not the only time Diana was an asshole in this movie.
This movie
Yeah, she was a bitch the
has
whole movie.
blatant
I don't know about
rape.
that, but-
This movie,
Yeah, there is
this
rape.
movie.
Wonder Woman-
commits rape
She does
in this movie.
She doesn't rape a man.
Who does she rape?
She rapes
Did she
a
rape
body.
She
us?
raped a man
She
who was-
raped that dude's body.
She
Did this
raped
dude
him.
get fired from his
All right,
job?
so let's go with it.
He was
So
an engineer.
So Steve Trevor
Did
comes
he get
back,
fired from
right?
his job?
She wishes for her boy to come back.
Right.
That she had a good day with 70 years ago.
One good day.
I see what you're saying. She ruined. A
Fish
random man's
lips
life.
came
Well,
back.
no, so she wished for
was like a fish.
She wished for Chris Pine to come back, right?
She was
not a-
pining for.
And
He's not.
What
yeah,
happens?
He's not a terrible actor.
he doesn't
He
just
has
Say
fish
it,
lips.
Say it, Alex. Say it, Alex.
Pining for Chris. What? Fish lips. What are you saying?
Yeah, that was it.
I liked how you were just saying she's pining for Chris Pine.
Okay.
I'm with Alex on this. So she wishes for him back with the rock.
Right.
Everyone's getting their wishes.
And she gets her wish, but
But she
what
took-
happens? It takes over a dude's body.
Why didn't he just come back?
Even
as
though
Steve
the movie
Trevor?
establishes that nukes can be wished into thin air.
World War
I think that might have been the drawback to her wish was
Her wish was that she lost her powers. That was her drawback.
No. She only lost her powers because
you can't manifest an actual person.
Yes.
You can manifest
I don't know.
nukes.
Or maybe that was a secondary
She
drawback
got
to
her
it.
powers back when she took her wish back.
Okay, so maybe that was because there was usually a couple drawbacks with the wishes.
Right. There's always a negative side effect.
So the first negative was, well, it's your guy, but it's him, but it doesn't look like him. And then 2, your power is going to slowly go away.
well, she can't have two negatives. Her only negative was losing power.
Well, the other guy was like, okay, you wish for that, and I'll take your liver and your body parts.
No, but this is the rock wish. This isn't a guy wish.
Not true.
I wanted
Which
Chris
apparently
Pine
that's
to
all
look
wishy-washy,
down in his
'cause-
pants and be like, he's bigger.
She got two wishes.
Yeah, so one from before.
And he got a second one from
Well,
the man.
Wonder Woman also got 2 wishes.
Yeah, the
She
women got
wished
2
for
wishes.
Her wish to go away.
Right. And no one else was allowed to get two
No,
wishes.
wait, no, she didn't. She rescinded it. 'Cause
I
everybody
just
did.
wish they would have did a callback to the first movie where he was naked and he was taking a shower or a bath down in the fucking cave, and she walked down there and he said, "I'm above average." And then I wish they would have done a callback where he's in the new body and he was like, "Whoa, I'm way above average."
Okay, that'd been funny, yeah. I really like the whole fish out of water storyline. You know, in the first movie, you know, it's like Wonder Woman from the past and the future. It's like the shenanigans.
Yeah.
I really like the one where you bring the guy from World War I to the 80s and do the same thing.
But in a
I really like
but
that.
in a different body.
Yeah, in different body. And you rape a man.
Yeah, so she sleeps
and he
with.
just rolls with it
So she
He
sleeps
don't remember when he-
with this. She sleeps with this dude's body.
multiple times.
That's got the guy's.
She sees, yeah.
What's happening to this guy's
She's-
consciousness while Steve?
He's screaming no.
I don't know.
Maybe not. Maybe
I don't
not,
know
but still.
if Gal Gadot comes.
Oh, we're
up
doing
to
thing
you,
a woman can't rape a man.
No,
Is that what we're doing here?
No, I'm just saying. If Gal Gadot comes up to you and you're
Oh,
like,
we're saying it's okay if Gal Gadot does it.
But
No,
if it was
I'm
the
not
guy
saying-
doing it to Gal Gadot and Kristen
no,
Wiig's
no,
body.
no,
and the wall also
Put a
appears out of
bullet through
nowhere.
his head.
I'm
That's
not.
the
I'm not
answer to
saying.
that.
Okay, okay.
I'm not saying rape's okay. Rape is not okay.
So
It's bad.
Rape is bad.
The,
we will clarify. Rape is bad. But if Gal Gadot comes up to you and is like, "Come to my bed," or else,
Yeah, but
would
the
you just
but
be
the
like,
person she's
The guy
talking
could be German.
But the guy she sees
Okay.
She's Jewish.
Trevor. What's Steve Trevor?
It
Yeah.
might be Mystique dressed up as Gal Gadot.
We seen him like yellow lips, yellow eyes.
Yellow lips. Down below.
Yellow lips.
Yellow lips, thick in the hips.
That's another thing, though. How does Mystique know what the private parts look like?
She knows everybody.
Okay.
We never see Mystique's private parts, Thomas.
But she's always naked.
Almost did.
Maybe there are no private parts when Mystique makes them.
Anyways,
Maybe
we're
there's
not
just
doing
another-
Marvel DC crossover.
All right, so Wonder Woman rapes this man
right.
the
repeatedly.
subconscious is probably like, fuck yeah.
All right. So yes. So
Maybe.
she rapes him. Then what?
If you had another man take over your body and he fucks Gal
Go
Gadot,
in. We're-
would you be
we're
okay?
going with
Would you
this.
subconsciously
So
be
we
okay?
get to love story.
So
I
you get
love
the
it.
It's
you
like
get
a
the bad
duct tape
guy
glory hole. It's
who
okay.
takes the rock into his fucking body.
Yeah, he wishes to be a rock.
Yeah, not
Hey,
the
Dwayne
rock, but
Johnson?
a rock.
He
yeah.
should- he-
Dwayne
see,
Claus.
The Rock. See, when he wished for that wish, I was like, "Oh, this dude's gonna like just go inside the Rock and be like, help me," you know?
Why did he start
Yeah, what-
deteriorating?
Because the rock took his health.
The rock doesn't deteriorate.
Every time he made
He
a
didn't
wish,
become a
it was
rock.
But if he dies, what happens to the rock?
no, it was one of those things where I think his
Touch the dead
negative
body and make wishes.
negative side effect was every time he grants a wish, his body deteriorates. Because
like a Bonnie
every
and
time he
Clyde
made more
type of
wishes,
thing.
he
Yeah.
got more sick.
But-
Then
yeah.
he's like, "Oh wait, I'll just take people's body parts."
Yeah, so he went to the Middle East and started doing it.
Which they missed a
needed
huge
oil.
opportunity
yes.
to tie this whole
Into
thing to
freaking
Black
Black
Adam.
Adam, yeah.
They missed a huge opportunity.
I kept waiting for Kandau hack or whatever.
Yeah.
Instead, they're like Bialia.
Okay, so.
And here's where my next
Okay.
thing with it comes in: is they're like, we need to go to the Middle East.
Yes,
but you don't have a passport. They could have looked and see if the guy had a passport.
they could have.
Instead, they're like,
True.
plane is a plane.
Yeah, a guy from World War I can run a plane in
But
1980.
see, my-
Where did that plane come from?
She had
Was that the
military access.
Smithsonian?
that was the Smithsonian.
Are
They
you
just
telling
have
me
active
they have
airplanes?
jets gassed up and ready
Well,
that can
the
go
thing
across
is,
In 80s,
the
yeah.
continent?
They
That
they
fucking
watched the
thing went across the
Transformers.
goddamn continent.
He's gonna start hating. He's gonna hate the movie at the end of the
I told
and,
Tyler.
and let's not mention it went
I like
back.
the movie.
Oh, Tyler, don't you remember Transformers? There was a Transformer in the Smithsonian Air Museum.
Yeah.
Oh,
That-
yeah,
it
true.
was sitting right there.
It was a robot
Oh,
in
the
disguise.
stealth bomber? Was it the stealth bomber? I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, it
remember what
was.
it was. I just
It was like a
remember-
B-180 or something.
So
B-52.
it's established that planes can turn into robots. They can also have gas.
I like
and
the
they
part
could go
where
across continent.
she calls Diana, the cheetah girl. Mm-hmm. It's like, I found the guy that can talk about the rock.
Oh, and it's just like
and then
some
like she
Rastafarian?
literally turned around and they walked up. It was like, well, that was fast.
Oh, first they went in the Middle East and
Yeah.
then, right. And
It's like the same. It's like as soon as she hung up the phone, they walked.
yeah.
so
So she's
as-
like, oh, that was fast. And that there's no.
and also
You
as
didn't see that cutscene where they were flying through like a fucking orchard, but it was invisible?
Yeah,
All you
but,
saw was,
like,
leaves kicking
It was
up.
like the same day. Like
yeah.
They just
Well, also
flying
they didn't sleep. or
5
nothing.
inches
The
off the
plane
ground.
where they established a new power out of nowhere.
right.
Oh, the invisible
Oh,
power.
and she
Yeah.
became an expert at that power too, like
And I
in
think
no time.
they were playing it off as magic maybe or something. I don't know.
Possibly.
She's like, I've done it once before, but only to a coffee
Well,
cup,
she's
and
like,
then I lost it.
my father was doing this. Was her father,
He was the one.
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
she had a dad?
how do you think she was
Well, I know, but like,
conceived?
I thought like
So-
the women were like the only one. So her dad hid the planet
Oh,
or
dude,
the island.
her
and-
dad was like banging Zeus.
I'm pretty sure
Or something
all
like
the
that.
women from
Or was
that
it
fucking
Ares? I
little
don't know.
tribe come to regular Earth, find a mate, have sex, get pregnant, come back
They're
to their
not-
little
it's not-
woman section.
They're not Asgardians. They're just like
what is this? The
Amazonians.
fucking Wicker Man?
Yeah.
How else are they going
Bunch
to
of girls running through rooms
they
to look
birth
for
out-
men.
If they birth out a boy, they throw it off a cliff
Fuck them.
and they
Like
go
Spartans?
try again.
They only keep the retarded ones to fuck them in the room later.
So we were talking about
mass
me and
fuck-
Elizabeth
yeah.
were like, who cleans the toilets? Like
What are you talking
all
about?
these women have normal jobs, but then once in a while they get together for these trials to see.
They
bring
don't
in
have
this
normal
woman.
They
jobs. They
bring
just-
in the Hispanic
No, no, no.
woman.
All they do is train on the island.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, but
they're
how
just
do they,
they're just
how do they keep
warriors.
food going? How do they?
They
who
eat
cleans
berries.
toilets? Who?
Yeah.
They
Who-
shit.
no, these
they shit
women-
in the
these-
sand.
Do these women not
This
shit?
isn't.
cats?
They're not in advanced society.
Like the whole island smells like copper one time a month.
I don't want to talk
Exactly.
about that.
These women poop out poop. Like they lay logs. Okay, so who's cleaning the logs up?
The Hispanic lady.
The Latinx.
They just
I'm
kick
thinking-
dirt over it, dude.
The exotic lady from Guatemala.
Just kick dirt over it? No, they're not that backwards.
It looks like
That's how you make ancient runes.
It looks like they live in a coliseum.
True. It never explains where they're.
And there's
they
magic.
probably have aqueducts.
Yeah.
Who grows food? Where are the farmers?
Okay,
They don't show the men on camera. They're actually out there doing it.
Yes, that's what I'm. The
Okay.
boys that they birth become the labor.
But a bunch of hunchbacks.
You asked where the shit goes. You know when she throws the spear through the circle, they grab their ankles and practice with their shit.
All right.
They just.
A snake.
I'll do it when you
snake
cheat and
shit.
slide down a slide through the rooms. You shit right there.
It's just a
That's
mud
actually
slide.
that slide was actually one of their toilets.
Yeah.
It was a mud.
It's just a shit slide.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so we get to the
There's
White
so many
House.
That was the
there's
sewage
so many
system.
unanswered questions.
And
That was the
women
aqueduct.
Don't use the don't
Don't
poop.
cheat.
The women don't poop, so it wasn't like full of poop.
It
Or
was
all
correct.
What are we doing?
It was
invisible
correct.
technology.
Invisible poop.
It was just a fucking.
Invisible
This is what-
technology.
It's just a line
this
of
is what
snail
Chris's
trails.
mom told him forever. Women don't poop.
They fart roses.
So they just shit and turn it invisible, and they're just
Smell like
walking on
poop
shit all the time. Like their roads are paved with invisible shit.
It's just shit bricks. So
So these women build their own houses too.
All this is already
unbelievable.
there.
They live in dorms together, dude.
Yeah, all of this is already there.
They
They
camp
stole
on
it.
beaches.
There's only one carpenter in my life, Jesus. He was a man. Anyway. So we get to the White House,
He's a man.
and now this is probably my favorite part of the whole movie, just
Yeah.
because the storyline that's developing with the powers. So you have Kristen Wiig who's getting her powers. She's like coming up, and Wonder Woman's going down.
Yeah,
And you have this, fight, I guess.
it was probably the best
Standoff.
action sequence of the movie.
In the
Yeah.
White House.
And I like that dynamic because you have a villain who's gaining their powers, and you have the hero losing, and they're kind of
Right.
equal. It just didn't really go anywhere with that,
Nope,
or really went with it.
it's another lost point.
Like Cheetah was just a throw-in just to have for Wonder Woman to fight somebody.
Right.
Like she's nothing to the story.
Yeah, it was just action to keep the story going.
But they needed someone for her to have a conflict with because
Yeah, 'cause you
she
can't
would
get
just snap old dude's neck.
Right.
Like she did in the
That's what I'm saying.
comics.
She was just thrown in there had a fist fight at the end.
In the comics, she snaps dude's neck.
Yeah.
That's
In
it.
the first movie, she fights Ares.
yeah, a god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
This
this one
movie,
she fights a rock.
a businessman.
She fights Enron.
She fights a con man. Enron, yeah.
She
and
fights the
Cheetah.
Mandalorian.
Yeah. I can't tell if the guy's Portuguese or Spanish.
Yeah, is his
He
kid
He has
Asian?
two. He has a
What is up
Portuguese
with
and
his
a
kid?
Pablo Pascal.
Oh,
But he
no,
has-
the best line that he delivered was, he said, "I'm a loser. I'm not a loser. I'll show you I'm not a
Oh,
loser."
you're talking about to his most
to
Asian
his like
son I've ever
weird,
seen?
yeah, the
It's
like
definitely
Yeah.
not mixed.
the whatever this
You
kid
know-
is like Philippine or something.
I'm glad this message had a family-friendly value lesson.
I'm not a loser.
That if you're a billionaire and you have a change of heart and you love your son, you get away with your war crimes.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I like that. I really like that.
Is
The
that
man-
where we're at in the movie?
I just
With
jumped
the
ahead.
president thing.
Yeah.
He's just like, what do you want?
Yeah, I
More
love he
nukes.
became. I love how he became a normal man after.
Realizing he fucked up.
Yeah,
Losing
and
their-
so then
right?
then the fucking president's helicopter gives him a fucking ride to go find his kid,
His kid's just in the fucking woods somewhere.
and it's over. Like they didn't have to give him a
His kid-
ride.
Where was his kid? His kid just in the fucking woods.
No, because
Yeah.
everybody, it's not established that people forget that this happened.
Exactly. They don't forget.
So, yeah. So everybody
Yeah.
knows that he screwed him over, but like,
Why isn't Wonder Woman flying in other movies?
Yeah. Well, she,
she
just
didn't
learned
really
this
fly
power.
in this one.
Does
She-
that become her?
She
invisible
fell with
jet?
style.
She gracefully fell.
She floated down. She was
She's
whipping.
Buzz Lightyear.
She was using her whip as a propeller.
Oh, but the wind beat the whip later.
Look, if in Justice
She
League she was
lassoed
like
lightning.
helicoptering around, people would be like, "This is stupid."
I still like the part where she let the lasso snake underneath the wind to get the guy's ankle.
Look, dude, she
That still
threw
didn't
her,
make
all right,
sense
she
to
was
me.
on the ground. She lassoed a plane 1,000 feet in the sky.
I know.
and didn't pull it down.
Right?
But then I was
Effort is
wondering,
worth
what
it.
is she going to lasso now? Because she let go of that plane.
Oh,
she swung, and then she's just flying through. Oh, well, she can use her lasso as a fucking propeller.
Then the ending's just the ending of Batman and Batman Return or Batman Forever with the Riddler and his TV thing.
Oh yeah, where he's just like, I'm the Batman.
Well, no, I'm saying with the he's gonna beam himself through the work.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's like, I'm gonna touch everyone through
It's like
molecules.
what?
That's a pedophile type thing. I got a pedo vibe when he was like, I want to touch
I didn't
everyone.
get
It's
that
not
at
a
all,
physical
if I'm being
touch,
honest.
Thomas. It's a
I know,
mental touch.
but it was supposed to be a physical touch.
Yeah. Well, see, so he does that, but
Mental touch.
she lassos the particles, and I guess the truth from the lasso brings the truth out of everybody.
Oh no, because she tries to lasso the guy in the thing,
Right.
But she can't do it because he's too powerful.
So she lassos-
But then the next thing, she did it anyway
Right.
Yeah.
around his ankle.
And she
And
got
that
the
made
whole.
him say he wanted his kid.
She's like, "Oh, you can't beat me. Oh, I'm talking to everyone else."
And she gets the whole world to rescind all
Yeah,
her
so
wishes.
she gets people's like, "I wish for my cancer to go away.
Give my mom cancer again.
Give me cancer."
Give me cancer.
yeah, no, that
She's Bruce Wayne's like, "Take my
No.
parents back away."
the speech she had at the
That would've
end
been a great
was
scene.
so lackluster. That speech was so corny. It was bad. It would not have made anyone rescind
Why was it
their
corny?
wish. It was just I don't even. She's like, everyone has the truth.
Wait, what about the
and
people who
the
wish
truth.
for like world peace? Give me world peace.
That's what I'm saying. The
Yeah.
one person who said world peace, and he's like,
And
Dude, I was talking to Elizabeth about this. Everybody would not have taken their wish back.
no.
Right. Some guys who just instantly wished, "I want this guy to die."
Right.
Like the guy who's talking to me.
Yeah, yeah. So that's what I was thinking too. You're talking to millions of people in the world. There's some fucked up people who are like, well, I wish you were dead, huh?
Yeah.
And it would have
Half
happened.
of them are going to wish for $1 million. They're not going to take that back.
I'm still like we were talking about earlier. The whole fact that missiles were in the air.
Right. Where'd
They
the missiles go?
vanished.
They blew up.
Were there not real nukes in the air too?
Yeah, so I'm
was
saying.
all fake
Oh,
nukes.
no, so what I'm saying. No. Russia launched their nukes.
Yeah.
America wished for more nukes.
And just had more
So
nukes.
those are the ones that disappeared.
Where the
real
Russian-
nukes were in the
Well,
sky.
Where did the real nukes go?
So
That's what I'm saying. They didn't
you're
just
right.
have
Those-
fake nukes in the sky.
Yeah.
Some were real nukes.
Yeah.
So did someone wish? I wish there were no real nukes in the sky.
I like how things just come out of thin air, and then when they were
This movie
erased, they
sucks.
just were literally dismantled. They just literally broke apart, or that wall just turned to dust. It didn't just disappear like a snap of a finger.
Right.
Yeah. It should have just instantly been gone.
And then everybody
Yes.
still remembers what they did. The
Right.
wishes they made, the wishes
Yeah.
they rescinded.
It would
The
have.
whole thing.
But
Yeah,
Batman,
they would've-
but Batman never met Wonder Woman before this.
right.
He doesn't remember her.
This
at all.
it would have made more sense
wiped the memory?
if the memory got wiped. The wishes, when they got rescinded, everything turned back to normal,
Right.
and that guy didn't land in the field, and it was still burning buildings and stuff in the background.
Right.
Like if
Everything rewounded back.
yeah, if everything just went whoop, back to step one, it would have made total more sense. Because then the guy just wakes up, or doesn't wake up, but he's like in the office and it's run down and no one's there.
And it starts over again, and that Flashpoint comes back and saves everybody.
What this
it's like a
movie-
Groundhog Day.
What this movie really needed was at the end for like Dr. Fate to show up
Something. Yeah.
and like wipe everybody's minds and be like,
Yeah.
"This is why you don't use magic, Diana."
exactly.
That
But
would've
it's a
been
man
cool.
character.
Or okay, even Zatanna.
The girl that's in the hot magician's outfit.
Yeah, she could
With
have
the
did it.
fishnets.
Yeah,
Look her up, Thomas.
All right.
that's what we needed. A scene like that, like you've awoken magic.
I
That
still
would have been cool.
Oh, that would have been cool. Something like bring actual magic to
Yeah,
the world.
so they could be like, and now Justice League Dark on HBO Max.
and then they can bring in ISIS. That's next. That's next.
yeah. Black Adam fighting ISIS. That's gonna be awesome.
Beating a woman. That's great.
I don't know how to spell it. I don't know. It's Zatanna.
Zatana.
Rape.
How do you spell that backwards? What does that spell?
It's,
Anal.
It's Zat Anna.
I just
Well,
feel
Wonder
like
Woman
her
raped a
spells
man.
is saying stuff backwards, so she's just like race car.
And she has the fishnet. Yeah.
There we go.
Wonder Woman broke a man's neck in the comics, and it was awesome.
So this movie, you can commit rape and you can commit
Wonder
war
Woman
crimes.
raped a
And
man.
you can have
Get
the
off 'em.
most powerful armor in the world, and it gets ripped to shreds.
And it
by
sets up
Yes.
that
Cheetah.
no one would wish for anything wholesome. No one would wish for anything good. It would all be greed,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
according to the movie.
Except for the kid that was like, I just
Yeah,
want more
no
time with you. And he was
kidding.
like, no, you can't have that. Like he instantly took his hands away. Like that didn't happen. Start over. Wish
It's
again,
just
fool.
yeah,
But
the
no,
gold, the gold armor is
the
just
gold
like-
armor was like supposed to be the most powerful armor in the world, and then it's just like it got ripped apart by a cat.
Oh, that's another thing.
Yeah.
I thought that when he said, "I wish for your greatness," the sun, I thought he was going to take his power and the guy was gonna be pissed.
That's what it should have
Oh.
done, but it didn't.
Yeah,
There was the wish thing is
like he's
it's
like,
wishy-washy
I wish for
anyways.
your greatness, Dad.
And then he becomes Shazam and gets the old man to come out.
That would be awesome. He'd be like, I'm not Shazam, I'm Mahaza.
Yeah.
Or something.
So that should have been the origin story for
That would've been sweet,
Yeah.
dude.
Fuck the family-friendly Shazam movie. Just have this one.
Yeah. Well,
I want dark and gritty.
couldn't you tell in the Wonder Woman movie they were holding back a lot?
Yeah.
Like they were keeping a lot of the adult references and everything way back to keep it.
They dumbed it
The
down.
thing is
It was like it felt PG to me.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman was ready to release pre-pandemic, so I don't know what happened.
I don't know what.
I don't think that's the movie that they made before.
Well, she
No.
fought to keep the intro like it was. Warner Brothers wanted to take that whole the first scene with in the past, and then some of the mall stuff and take it out.
Really?
Yeah, and she was like, "No, leave it in the movie. I want to leave it in the movie."
That was the better part of the movie.
Yeah.
Everything
Warner
else
Brothers like
sucked.
cut that out for time because it was like a 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
And it's like it's too long. It's like get rid of that and start.
Did you also notice when she was running fast, it looked weird?
I like her fast movements.
Like every time, no, it just looked weird. to
I
me.
like it though. I
And, like, when
it
she would
shows
sw-
that she's like fast. It's
But
cool.
when she would swing and stuff, it just looked
I don't know,
really
just
fake.
personally, I think it looks good compared to Superman and like Flash. But
The
it
Flash
shows
was a
that
little
she's
corny. Yeah.
yeah.
Thing, and I was watching it on 720p, so
Yeah.
I watched it in 4K HDR. I was like, this is
Eh,
all right.
mine was a little grainy.
All right.
I take what I can
I got what I'm
get.
saying.
Take what I can.
But
get.
it just needed like she wasn't Wonder Woman for like the first part of the movie and the last part of the movie.
Yeah,
Like the whole middle of the movie was just like Diana. You were just watching.
it was.
It was a Trevor show, Steve Trevor show for the whole hour in the middle.
Well, she lost her power, so she couldn't be.
It's just lazy.
Yeah, it was. It
It's
was.
not smartly written.
What do you think, Tyler? Do you think the movie's still good? Did you still like it?
Would you like it over Aquaman?
Aquaman was way better.
I thought Aquaman was good, dude.
Fuck.
What is wrong?
Aquaman
Yeah.
was good.
Aquaman was like a Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah, Aquaman wasn't bad at
Aquaman was
all.
a trash bag.
Aquaman
dude.
is like a top 3 DC movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was number one.
Man of Steel, still.
He committed murder. That's not Superman.
Okay. What's another?
That was
ba-
awesome.
No,
I like a
not
movie
to
makes me think.
It's
just didn't like it. I
realistic,
didn't like
dude.
it.
I destroyed this city.
True.
We destroyed. There was no cloud damage. Was like
Batman
fuck
was
it.
right to be afraid of him. This god just destroyed a city.
Tyler, did you
He
see
9/11.
Suicide Squad?
Suicide Squad was trash.
Birds of Prey number
Okay.
one.
Take that back. Take that back. Birds of Prey was terrible.
I couldn't finish
I
it.
really like.
We turned a
I couldn't
silent
finish it.
Batwoman
I can't even
into
finish Birds of Prey.
a talkative Asian girl that's 12 years old. I hate you.
I can't even finish Birds of Prey.
She was whatever. They ruined Batwoman.
My favorite DC movies.
I didn't
Birds of
like Margot
Prey.
Robbie in that.
No.
Jonah Hex.
Steel.
With Shaq?
Yeah.
That's actually not a terrible movie.
It's like your favorite movies is Suicide Squad, Batman and Robin, and Steel.
Hey, Batman and Robin's a guilty pleasure.
I understand why. My wife loves that movie. I just can't get over the bat nipples.
It's amazing.
But it's filmed, and that's where like this movie's like that movie's like bad because it was filmed like that way.
Yeah, it was supposed
all
to
those
be.
I think the
Batman
the actors
movies
were
have
in
been
on
great,
it.
No matter what decade.
This movie's
that
just
came
bad.
from. They
Yeah,
stopped
because
using,
it looks like
they stopped
they're not
using
trying.
practical
Right.
effects,
Or they're trying
and
too
they started
hard.
using 100% green screen, and that's where it went to shit. 100%. Look at all the Nolan films. Look at all the other Batman films. Those are all practical effects. All
They need
real sets.
Dr. Manhattan
Even
to
the
show
real
up and erase
cars.
everything.
And then
I was
now it's all CG,
Uh-huh.
green screen.
I was waiting on
Looks
a
like
9/11 reference when they went to the Middle East. That was just me, though.
shit. With his giant
The
dick.
That's still about 5 years before the first.
He needs
I
to
know,
piss
I
on
know,
everything.
I know. I was just waiting on it.
Hey, we didn't see the Twin Towers. We should have.
Well, they were in California or Washington or something, right?
They were in D.C.
But anyway, so that's the movie, and
It
then you got
sucked.
the end credit scene like you brought up with the
Oh yeah, the old Wonder Woman.
old Wonder Woman, which
Like,
is
I just throwing my weight away.
great scene, great scene.
The best scene.
I love it.
The movie had watchability,
No, it was full of a bunch of.
but
Kristen Wiig was not funny.
Thomas, I thought she was okay.
No, she was not. I thought it was too over the top.
She had that like slutty vibe when she was like turning into cheetah.
Yeah, it was like the first guy that
I liked her.
It was like the first guy that was willing to have sex with her. She was like,
I like.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, and then you could tell
Yes,
from her
but I
backstory,
liked
any
her
guy that gave her
dorkiness
an
at
ounce of
first.
attention, she fucked him.
Thomas, this was the 80s when it was like okay to abuse women.
I know that, but still.
Marital rape was still legal.
And where did he put that rock when he was fucking her? He puts it behind his back, and then he walks out of the building, and it's in the back of his pants. He fucked her.
That's never said that he did.
You don't think he did?
He was in love with that rock.
I think he shoved it up his ass. He pegged himself.
I don't
while,
think he
it had
did
a little
fuck her.
tip on the end of it. He pegged himself while he pegged her.
I don't think he did fuck her. I don't think
Wait. No, didn't he say he was just going to take the rock? Why would he need
that
to
thing
hide
did
it?
look like it had a couple cocks on it.
She
I'm
gave
just-
him the rock.
It looked weird.
No, because she told. Yeah, that's another.
See?
Why did he
See?
hide it?
Kristen
she
Wiig
was.
sucks.
She totally knew.
No,
that.
That's not because she sucks.
But I don't know
sucks.
why
You
he
hate her
would hide
because
it
of
behind his
Ghostbusters.
back.
No, I just don't like female comedians. They're not funny.
She wasn't a
Because she was
comedian.
like,
She is a comedian.
in the movie. She wasn't playing a
She was
comedic role.
she was comic relief.
I can't wait for
Do
that.
you like
new-
Robin Williams
I
as
can't
a
wait for that
dramatic
new
actor?
Ghostbusters to come out.
Sometimes.
You like Christian? Sometimes. Well,
Depends.
Oh, she definitely was a comic.
Patch
relief.
Adams was okay.
That's a comedy. Yeah, he's great in Good Will Hunting.
You
He's
didn't like him
okay.
at Patch Adams?
He's okay. He got nominated for an Academy Award for that movie.
Okay, then what
kidding.
about
He was good.
Shining
Good Will
Woman.
Hunting?
He's good.
What about Dead Poet Society?
That's it. Those are his two
I-
serious films.
I'm thinking of that one. No, I actually
Oh, you haven't seen Dead Poet? Okay.
no. I was thinking
Not
of
many
that
people know.
movie
What
about
other
where
movies-
he was like a 1 hour photo.
Probably never seen it.
It looked like Mr. Clean.
What
Yeah.
about that movie
Well,
where his son dies?
that
jacking off.
he portrayed portrayed
gonna
himself
say the one
very
with
well as a
the one with the
fucking
leather
pedophile.
belt.
Is that the one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Well, his son commits
Oh,
suicide.
Father of the Year.
Yeah, his son kills
you talking about
himself.
Yeah,
Jack?
that's actually right. I was going to say the one where it has a doorknob on the front of the
No,
movie
I don't know.
poster.
Oh.
With the Vietnam. Yeah,
No.
I know all those scenes at the rate.
Oh, I thought you were talking.
I'm
about,
just saying-
Good
That was okay.
morning,
That was decent,
Vietnam.
Every
I'm just
movie.
saying female comedians are not
How
funny.
about toys?
That's you, dude. That's subjective.
It's facts.
How is that facts?
Because they're not funny.
Just because you've never laughed at a woman doesn't mean they're not funny.
he's
I've laughed at women.
He's
I've laughed at them.
Not with.
I like her.
He's not laughing with them.
I didn't laugh because of them. I've laughed at them,
God.
or I've laughed for things from them.
So you've never laughed at? So you laughed at Kristen Wiig?
No.
Why not? She didn't do anything funny.
You ever laughed during Bridesmaids?
No.
I laugh.
I had to think about that. No. Like I said, you only laugh at women if you need something,
Oh my God.
Jeez, dude.
or if they do something that's like
Now,
you
granted, there
chopped your
are
hand off in the
there are
garbage
some
disposal.
women, there are some women. Jesus.
So you say that women can be prop comics, and you would laugh at them.
Yeah, I mean, you
It's
laugh
like-
at them because they
so
get stuck in the dryer.
You would be laughing at women's comedy.
Do you laugh at Carrot Top?
Okay, chairman of the board is a guilty pleasure.
Bored. I stole that from Norm. I don't care. It's a good one.
Wasn't he in that movie? Norm?
Norm Macdonald? I don't think so.
He should have been. Anyways, female comedians, they're not funny to me.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. To me, just
Okay.